Hello, welcome everybody to Ike and Me Gaming. This is Ike, and we are working on Railway Empire 2, campaign number 1. We're at the final stage of the campaign here, just about to wrap things up. And so today we had to do 8 cities with train connections with Express. We already had that from the last one. And we had a balance of 300,000 a week. Already had that from the last video. We had to transport 60 passengers without changing trains from Washington to Buffalo. And then we had to buy, for optional tasks, buy Barty Shiloh's company, which is going to be out of reach, unfortunately. And we need 120,000 citizens in Virginia, also going to be out of reach. And then this last one, 3 cities with 120 or more, which could be possible. If we look at Albany, it's up at 200,000. Boston's over 200. New York is stubbornly at 103,000, so we're going to try to bump New York up. Now, as far as Washington to Buffalo, we decided to take the short route through. We put a tunnel in through here to get up to Buffalo, so more direct than going up this way. And then we also put a little shoot off to go down into Pittsburgh. So now Washington could go to Buffalo or to Pittsburgh. All right, let's get things rolling and see how we go. I was having a hard time getting New York to get corn and wheat. It was working great before, but once Albany and Boston grew to like 200,000, it just wasn't really working anymore. So I put a direct line out the Johnston terminal for grain and corn, which looks like it's favoring corn. And then I put another direct line for New York out the Cox station. And that's sending me in. That's where this 8 and this 21's come from. So as soon as that hits, we should be good. This is still at 0. I have no idea why, because I literally have that right here. And it's not doing a whole lot from what I can see. We have 3 trains bringing it in. So that kind of doesn't make sense. So we just hooked up this vegetable at Evans Rest. It's flying in the north, which will then split it over to Pittsburgh and Philadelphia, which should then shove it over to Washington. Right now we're working on Parkersburg. We got Pittsburgh to Parkersburg here. I'm gonna zoom in. Now, I mentioned in one of the earlier videos, this one here we did it backwards. We put the freight on one side and the express on the other, because there's literally nothing here, we can't get at it. So that's why we did it. Let's get rid of that tunnel in the middle. There we go. We'll parallel that, then we'll have...
Very well done.
Okay.
By the way, thanks to our collaboration, I am now one of the richest men on the East Coast.
Nice. So we got New York up to 120. That's good. We could delay the game and get by Bart Shiloh or do this, but I think we will lose more points if we tried that. So we're just going to work on this dual track here and grow Pittsburgh a little bit more. Alright, there we go. We got it done. Gridiron. Let's put supply tower down. Another gridiron down here. Perfect. Now we can put a couple trains to bring cloth and alcohol back and forth. There we go. Oops. Actually, I forgot to put the Forgot to put the train on. Or did I? Oh, I forgot to add the route. That's what it is. Parkersburg. Should have made that say freight to Pittsburgh freight. Now we'll get our there we go. Freight, perfect. Now we're in business. Okay. Now we were supposed to have an express line from Washington to Buffalo. Oops, wrong one. Washington Express. And Buffalo, I never did put 2 there. So let's go ahead and put a Firefly on that one. We'll put 2. Put a wagon. There we go. Boom. Got that done. Pittsburgh. Did I put a restaurant in? Okay, I did. Let's check my trains. Parkersburg. Did I put? I did. Okay. Okay, so what else could I do? I could bring in this to Parkersburg. Oops. Really close by. So white stop in the Parkersburg. Make it full. Go with the Derwent. Put 2 freight. Boom. Got that done. Also working around here, we have a corn.
I'm laughing my head off. Left to your own devices, you'll tear yourself apart.
Does this have a corn? Just curious. 16. It does. But I think it still is worth hooking up, I think. Nope. I don't want to pay $4.92 for that. Nope. Alright, we'll grab this. Piggyback off that line. Put that down. We could probably put another one here. It's out a little ways. Then we need to put gridiron down. There we go. Now, more stop into Parkersburg. Still haven't renamed that. We'll make it a Derwent. Let's go to. Perfect. Okay. Parkersburg. Freight. Oops. My goodness. Okay, so we're going to put a warehouse in. And we're definitely going to have corn as one of it. And yeah, maybe just corn for now. Maintenance depot. That way we can get corn up to Pittsburgh. Oh, they're not sitting too bad for corn anyways. They're pretty reasonable. Okay, so that's that. Oh, Philly's growing more now. Philly's up to almost 50,000. Which means they'll start taking the dresses I put over here in Washington. Pittsburgh's also making dresses, which seems, well, maybe it works. So Barty Shiloh's company, is that even doable? Let's see, we could subturn, no. A dining car would be nice. Throws away. Upgrading, so you can only replace it. It's too bad we couldn't go to add a dining car to every express route. It'd be nice. Let's see, we could do dining car, mail car. Mail car. Boston, New York. Covered.
Your progress is great. Now it's really paying off that I invested some money in a couple of speculative land deals near your rail lines. They are multiplied in value by now. I personally never doubted the success of the steam locomotive. However, what you have accomplished here is something else entirely. Our work here has been a technological revolution, and we are both facing a golden future.
Brilliant.
That just sets up the next chapter. Alright, so what do we end up with? Oh, we were close. 695. We almost hit 700,000. We did 19 mandatory, 1 of 3. We did 272 and then 261 for time. Difficulty 1.3. Total score 695. 2 executive. And then we got North America, 3.4 years. Company value was almost 70 million. 70 rail lines, 148 trains in use, 572 wagons in use. Route length was 20,551 K. Train stations 45. City buildings 4. Factories 6. Rural businesses 9. Connected cities 13. And connected rural businesses 25. So let's see, where do we rank on this? Because I'm not at the very top, I'm going to have to do a find me thing here. Where are we? Ike and me, we are 32-14. I guess that's not the most amazing, is it? And here I thought it was pretty good. Because I did it on PlayStation, got lower than that, and yet I was like 200 and some. So clearly an awful lot of people have this on computer. Anyways, hopefully you learn some tips from me. If nothing else, you learn what not to do. And come with us as we celebrate the finish of Campaign 1 and we go into Campaign 2. Like, comment, subscribe. Come back and see us again.